I'm sitting here at a friend's property overlooking a little dam, large pond, and pondering on the beautiful blessings that I've been able to receive in the last 26 hours or so. My friends are away visiting family, and I needed a mental health day. Mine was an overnight mental health day, but so needed. For the last maybe 12 hours of the last 26 hours, I've been sitting in the same chair on their veranda in the shade, in a comfy chair, trying to avoid these geese coming too close to me. There's a couple of geese wandering around, and just enjoying the child-free time. Not many man-made noises around me, and taking in all the things that I need to take in. I'm here to receive what I need to receive, but I also came to release what I need to release. That was something I brought into my lymphatic massage that I used to offer, and that I teach on a little online ebook. Receive what you need to receive and release what you need to release. And to me, that's the crux of a mental health day. I talk about it, I give ideas for it in my Clear the Slate journal, where we just need to get away for our own little holiday. A day to set aside regular activities, focus on you and your inner peace and your connection. So I had prepared some nice meals, big salads, and just a couple of nice little treats that you wouldn't normally have, or if you did have, there's usually kids bombarding you for a taste or a piece. So just enjoy it on your own. Fruit, greens, and some nice things. Peaceful activity, sitting here in the chair. That's been the main activity. Journaling, dumping out the thoughts, taking them through a bit of a thought cycle, creating a vision for what you really want in your life. An action plan, what are the next steps forward to create a steady flow in your life? Because sometimes that's where the main overwhelm comes from. It's really not getting a grip on what you truly want out of life, and what are the simple steps that need to be taken. We make things into such big mountains that we have to climb to get to the goal, and really it does not have to be that big. It's a perception. It can be as simple as saying, no, this is not a mountain, this is a paper wall, and I'm just going to stick my finger right through this thing and prove to myself that it's actually a simple thing. So what's happening in your life at the moment that you need to bring down from a mountain size to simply creating a paper wall? What is it that you have no vision for in your life that is just big, looming over you like a giant, that needs to be cut down to size and say, no, this is my vision. I can see past this mountain or this giant, whatever metaphor you want to put in there, and say that I can see it clearly. I've created that vision for it. I have felt some of the feelings that I know I will feel on the other side of getting past this mountain or this giant. And see, it's actually just a paper wall, because look at these small action steps that I need to take to get that achievement. And you're not going to necessarily get there when you get there. It's not the ultimate goal in life, but life is made up of a bunch of small goals. It's made up in the moments every day. I've recently been through what I call a hormonal dip, although this time I don't know how much hormones were actually involved, but it was a mental health dip. Took the whole of September off. Still have it off, but finally at a point where I can find some clarity. And yeah, just letting go, releasing the things that I have needed to release so that I can receive the things that I need to receive. Because I want to live a life that I love. And part of that is, yes, setting your goal and setting your vision, but then coming back into today and actually enjoying today. Getting your head, your heart, and your feet all in the same place. Your head, your heart, and your feet all in the same place. And I have my little tips and tricks that I do to bring myself more into the moment. It's a daily exercise that I don't think will ever truly not be needed. What am I trying to say? Even billionaires that have made it, in inverted commas, in a sense, still need their time to bring themselves into the moment, to focus, to analyze whether they are truly doing what they want to do without emptying their soul to get there. So just like these birds, this morning there were 7 varieties of water birds on this little pond. They just came in and left about half an hour later, but a whole bunch of different varieties, and each of them have their own purpose. The shag, or what I know in South Africa as a duiker, the birds that dive and then they sit on the wooden posts and spread their wings out and sun themselves. They have their purpose. The magpie geese, they're black and white, very bold presence on the pond. The little ducks that bob around and butt in the air and quietly do their thing, every now and then being tormented by some bigger ducks or geese. There were 2 classic farmyard geese wandering around here. Large and foreboding presence at times, but they have their purpose. So I find choosing to live in the moment, to be present in the moment, it's very much also about not comparing yourself to all of the people around you. It is about being settled in who you are, being accepting of yourself, your body even, your character, your personality, accepting whose you are, that you're a daughter of the living God, that He has brought big and beautiful things into your life, as well as the small little details. And even though nature is set up to be automated, everything works in its cycles and takes care of itself, they all still do it to the glory of God. And I personally believe it's the same in our lives. We have been set up to live in our cycles and to have certain things automated, some things that unfortunately in the end work against us because of how we set them up. But most of the time it's just meant to be, meant to cycle through. There's consistencies and there's varieties, and I think it's important to know which one is which. And this was part of my journaling and analyzing and so on. What do I want as consistencies in my life, and what do I want as the varieties? So yeah, this little chat has been all over the place. Perhaps you've heard some birds in the background. Perhaps you've heard my heart. perhaps you found something to get a grip on. And as we move forward with this podcast, I hope and pray that you will find something to bring sweet relief, to find the lowest hanging fruit in your life that can bring you a bit of grip and traction when life seems to just spin out of control, when it sometimes just slips through your fingers. Your dreams are worth having, and taking a step back, having a little mental health day is one of the things that can help you to get to that point, to get a grip. So take care, Mama. I'll see you on the next one.